In this video, I'm going to go over Cuban currency and the different types of monies they have, as well as a brief interview with Santi, my guide, discussing the same. Follow along.
Hey, you watching, man? Right now, you're watching dcbornrob on YouTube.
It's time to travel.
That's right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is Rob Christian, also known as dcbornrob, Rob. I answer to them all. Thank you guys for watching. Again, in this video, I'm going to go over Cuban currency. I'm going to step through the different denominations. I may or may not show it on screen because I'm using a green screen behind me and some of it may blur out. But I want to go over the different types of currencies that are in Cuba. Again, if you're getting any benefit out of my videos, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be alerted of any new videos, and like. Like helps the YouTube algorithm. The more you hit like, the more people get to see these videos. Again, stay tuned. This is just going to be a quick 4 or 5 minute video, but then after that, I'm going to talk to Santi, my guide. And you need a guide before you go to Cuba. He's going to make your life a whole lot easier, as well as giving you hints and tips and tricks about staying in Cuba. So first off, let's go over the different types of denominations and monies that you're going to spend. First, let's start with their official currency, which is the CUP. Okay, not the CUC. For everybody who's typed it down, it's no longer in existence. I think it stopped almost 2 years ago, according to Santi. So it's only the CUP, the Cuban peso. Okay, the official exchange rate right now, as of this morning, is 25.75 to 1 USD. Okay, keep this in mind. That's their official governmental rate, which is, again, 25.75 to 1 USD as of today. Now, if you're going to go, you're going to do like me. I'm going to assume that you're going to buy it on the black market. And the black market is whoever you trust, okay? It could be your Airbnb host. It could be your guide or someone that your guide knows. It's all personal. Okay. So it's someone that you know and that you trust. If you go through your host, they'll always recommend somebody that is reputable. The whole goal is not to get fake money. Now, you're going to get hit on in the streets for buying money. And I asked, if you remember my video earlier this year with Emily, and I asked, and she said, oh, just people will just ask. And Santi told me the same thing on the street. They'll just ask you, and you're just walking down the street. And you don't realize when people, the catchphrase is, hey, where you from? You know, they speak enough English to ask where you're from. And then after that, the soliciting begins. But that's one way that you're going to get solicited. And that's going to be on exchanging the Cuban peso. And you'll just hear it as you walk through a crowd. Hey, where you from? Oh, I'm from the U.S. Oh, yeah. Where? New York. Oh, hey, want to buy some money? It's just that simple. You want to exchange some money? You want to exchange some USD? You want to buy some money? And it's kind of undertones. They're right on the street. They're just chilling at a restaurant seat and say, you want to buy some money? No, thank you. And the reason is, and this is coming from my guide Santi too, don't buy it on the street. You don't know if it's real or not. Okay. It has all different types of holograms and things in them, but you need to know to look for those things. So get it from a reputable person. Okay. Someone that you trust. And that exchange rate is going to be 90 to 1. Right now it's 90 to 1. In a few weeks, it may be 100 to 1 or 80 to 1, but right now it's 90 to 1. So what are you going to do? 25 to 1 or 90 to 1? That's what I thought. 90 to 1, just like me. So just keep that in mind. A good rule of thumb when it comes to converting in your mind, for instance, the peso, take a zero off and cut it in half. This one I would say take 2 zeros off if you can. Okay, so this 1,000 peso is actually approximately 10. Okay, it's 90, but it's 9, but just to keep things even when it comes to buying, just take 2 zeros off. So the 50 is pretty much 50 cents. So every time you use that, and you will see a bunch of 50s, a bunch of 10s. I have the basics right here. I have the 1,000s. You'll also, if you're lucky, get some 500s. And by lucky, that means you're not going to be carrying around a big wad of money. If you saw the video that I posted while I was there when I exchanged $350. So I just exchanged 350 US dollars. And this took like 15 minutes to count all this out. This is nuts. This is nuts. It was a lot of different bills. There's also a 200. So again, just think, that's $2. The 100, that's $1. $50, 50 pesos, that's 50 cents. Okay, so look at it that way. But if you can get thousands, that's always best. If you cannot, then what they'll do is, and I noticed when I got it, that to keep things organized, what he did was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 20 if they were 50s to round up to 1,000. Then they take the bundle, they take another bill, take that bill and just wrap it around. So it kind of keeps it organized. Okay. So you have this and it keeps it thin. So there's 1,000. It's got hundreds and a couple 200. So that's why it's that thin. But the 50s, it's going to be 20 to get to 1,000. 20 times 50. Okay, so keep that in mind. It doesn't matter which. I have another one too. It's just as thin. And you just fold over. If it's, let's see, hundreds, you're going to count up 10, take one off, and wrap it around the side. So you're wrapping one around 9, if that all makes sense. Contact me if you have any questions on this. But this is just exchanging from a reputable person that you are getting accurate 90 to 1 and real bills. Because people will offer you 100, 110. Now, how are they going to do that? Because some of it may be fake. So don't buy it on the street is my suggestion. Okay, so that's the CUP. The CUP is good in restaurants, bars, and craft stores, local Cuban people. So if you spend that money, you're spending it with the local Cuban people. Watch my video of me shopping for a bottle of vodka. We just literally walk down the street and look in people's windows. They're going to take the CUP. They're not going to take the euro. They may take when I say euro, it's euro. So they may take it. And right now it's 1 for 1. Actually, it's 2 cents, or I don't know what's less than a euro there, but it's, I guess it's 102, our dollar to their one right now. So we're doing pretty good. That's as of today. It was 99 last week. So keep that in mind. You can come in also with euro. So my suggestion is you come in with USD and you come in with euro. And the reason you come in with euro is you may want to get a card. The card is called an MLC card. Now, what you can do is you can do this at the airport. There's other places, but you can do it at the airport. You literally come outside the door, walk about 20 yards to the left. You go inside of another door. You tell them with your euro, you want to exchange this or put this on a card. So it's like you'll have a local credit card. But keep in mind, you don't use it. You're coming back with that card, with that money still stuck on that card. Okay, I think you may be able to exchange it back. I will find out. I think Catherine exchanged hers when she came back. But keep that in mind. You cannot use that money anywhere else. So basically, you take that, let's say you take 100 euro and you put it on that card, or 200 euro and you put it on that card. It says written on it in the bottom right-hand corner, it says USD. Still don't get that. Is that the equivalent for USD? I don't know. But right now it's 1 for 1. So it doesn't matter if you're using euro or dollar. You're just going to have to pay the price to get some euro at your home country airport. Like at Intercontinental here in Houston, I can exchange my dollars for euro, but I'm going to pay an exchange rate. Okay. But when I get there, it's going to be 1 for 1. So keep that in mind. Not everybody is going to take that euro. Matter of fact, only a few places were asking euro or would even take the euro, and in which case things cost more. Okay. So keep that in mind. So you have the euro, which can be used at some places, probably used in governmental buildings. We didn't go into any of those, so we didn't stay at an hotel, a government hotel or anything. So, but you can use the euro in certain places. Maybe excursions, they would take it because some didn't take the card. It is so hit or miss. It's so challenging. The word is complicated. It is truly complicated. It's frustrating. We're seasoned travelers. I'm a seasoned traveler, especially in the country. As far as flights and just how to move around. Catherine is a seasoned, twice the seasoned traveler I am internationally. So we were both towards the last few days. We were like, this is just nuts. I mean, this is crazy. But okay, so I've gone over the CUP. I've gone over the MLC card. I'm sorry, and the euro. Now, so you have USD. The USD can be used for transportation sometimes. Okay, it can be used for transportation sometimes, and it can. And well, that's it. Transportation sometimes in your guide service, but that's it. Okay, they're not going to. It's going to serve you no purpose to have USD other than to have it ready to exchange. So I would always say, bring cash, like I said in my last video, but bring enough cash that you're not expecting to spend, but that you can exchange If you get in a bind and realize, oh, wait a minute, I can't use this here. Maybe I need to shuffle between this and that, or exchange something for a euro, or put this on the card to be able to. It was challenging. Okay, so the CUP, again, is good in restaurants and bars and local craft shops. Okay, the US dollar, you're going to exchange to the pesos, which you can use in those places. But you can also use it for transportation too. So for airport pickups and drop-offs, old time cars, and your guide service, you can use the USD. Other than that, it's no good. US credit cards, just store them. You know, hide them in your luggage somewhere. They serve you no purpose at all. They cannot be used in Cuba at all. At all. Okay. So, and you have the euro. The euro can be used sometimes, but it's hit or miss. So we happen to have it all. And you're going to need that euro, by the way, when you get back to the airport. That's right. Their airport does not take the CUP, does not take their own currency. You need the euro to eat in their airport or to do anything in their airport. By the time I left, I didn't even try to buy anything. I had a half a box of raisins. I was just ready to go. I was ready to land in Miami and where everything was again. It was plentiful again. It's going to be an experience of a lifetime if you have not been. Out of all my trips, I mean, Dubai was crazy, off the charts. Vietnam was too. But this one right here, yeah, you're going back in time and you're only 90 miles away from Key West. But keep in mind, CUP, USD, bring the USD. You're not going to use it. Now, sometimes we had two rides that said they would take the USD for transportation. When they got there, they coaxed us into taking the euro. Oh, you don't have euro? Oh, it's looking bad. So, no, we were told, oh, no. Now, Santi since got on them afterwards, just recognize they will take both. Okay, you can just insist you take this dollar. So thank you guys for watching again. Be safe.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
We have a YouTube channel. Like it.
Please comment and share if you liked the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.